Good afternoon. It is July 11th and I'm headed up to Palmer Lake Reservoir number 2. There's two of them. The first one is pretty small. Fishing is not allowed. And the second one is pretty decent size and fishing is allowed. So we got the rod and got some new baits to try out today. And try to get some trout. Apparently there's cutthroat trout in there, which I would be stoked to get. That would be awesome. That'd be my first cutthroat. So I've only caught one trout out here so far. So any trout would be really sweet. We got about a mile hike out there. The parking lot was pretty full here, so hopefully it's not too busy at the lake. But either way, we'll make the most of it. I'm really excited for this. It'll be a fun trip. Made it to the lower reservoir. It's pretty cool to see the water retention structure here. Water is just really nice. Can't fish in this one. We'll have to keep trucking to the next one. And whoop, bam. There is the reservoir right down there. It looks spectacular. Oh man, I can't wait to get down there. Talked to a couple hikers and well, it looks like somebody's fly fishing down there. That's awesome. Talked to a couple of hikers and they said that if I keep going down this path a little ways, there's a little beach area. It makes the access down to the lake a lot easier. Oh man, I can't wait to get the line in the water. Absolutely gorgeous. It's about a 30-minute hike out here and it just feels like I'm in the middle of mountains, middle of nowhere. Got a few people around. I'm fishing on the opposite side, which honestly looks pretty good. It's all shaded over there. But I think we're gonna tie up over here, try a few casts, and then work our way around the lake. We got all afternoon, so. Alrighty, start off here. I'm going to use this new gold blade bait I got. Just tie that on. I just have my bass fishing rod here. And actually, today I grabbed the wrong tackle box, so luckily I stopped at Bass Pro on the way up, and I was planning on getting new baits anyway. So this is a new blade bait I'm trying out. I've had luck on a different one that came off last time I was fishing, and so I'm really excited to try this other type, or another blade bait, and just see if blade bait's the deal. I think most people around here fish with spinners. They're using a spinning reel, and that definitely will work. But I know that these fish are getting pressured very hard, so it's fun to try something else. And so far I've had all my success on blade bait, so I'm kind of getting confident in it, and hopefully today keeps that streak going. In the first spot, we got about 15 million flies all over us, and no bites, no action. Keep sneaking around this lake here, casting a little bit as we go, trying different spots. But I'm going to stick with this bait for a while. It's nice I can cast it a long ways. It's perfect for bank fishing. Seems to have awesome action, so we'll keep working that and just change up our location for now. I'm just working down this bank here and trying to keep an eye out for fish. There's a bunch of minnows right down here. So that's really good to see. At least there is some life of fish in here. Keep casting, keep working, hopefully something bites. It's about noon and I'm hungry for some lunch, so we're going to set up the hammock between these two trees here and have a little lunch. So far, no fish. Just seen a lot of these minnows swimming around, and I kind of wonder if it's just time of day why I haven't caught any yet. But well, oh, one just swirled right over here. I might have to go cast it then. So, saw a little feeding action going on over there. And I cast it over with my gold plate bait. And this guy, I saw him swimming around chasing bait fish. He came right after my lures, man. Just a beautiful fish. My goodness. Well, that was absolutely awesome. I didn't measure him, but he was a really nice trout. Just a beautiful one. Man, that was fun. Barely got him up on the bank and swung him up, and he came right off. Got a whole tangled mess with my rod going on here now, but yeah, I could see him swimming right down there after these minnows, and then boom, he came after my lure. So that was really cool. I think we're gonna grab some lunch. I would like to keep some fish here today for sure, and that would have been a nice one to eat, but it's noon right now and I'm expecting to head back right before 5, and it'd be tough to keep them cold for that long. I guess unless I put them on some sort of string, or maybe I should have done that, but I'm confident I can catch another, and if not, I'm not too worried about it. It's really fun. For lunch today, I'll be doing some fine dining. I've got some chicken and rice, get some spinach. It's a good classic this summer. And a nice apple. Let's throw that down. The fish are not the only ones hungry right now. I'm starving. Fish are eating too, but I just gotta eat first before I fish anymore. Kind of made a canopy in a hammock for lunch because the flies around here are just thick. They don't really bite, but they keep buzzing around and crawling on me. I don't know if they're laying eggs on here or what, but ew. Yeah, it's kind of gross. So, but the little hammock shelter here, they're staying off pretty good. You can enjoy a nice lunch. I'm filled up and ready to get back after these fish. I was thinking about it more, and that one I caught right here, I think was just on a random little feeding craze. And so I'm not really sure how many more of those I'm going to find, especially at the middle of the day like this. I think that was just a random lucky stumble upon, but we'll keep working our way around this lake and hopefully we get into them. Who knows? I'm excited to check it out. Just saw a little feeding frenzy going on right where I was fishing actually. So we're gonna scoot over there, see if we can get him while he's still eating. Hey, move it. Move it. Trying to come through. So far this afternoon, I've got one chase, and he just bit my bait a little bit, but didn't get hooked. It's been pretty slow. The side looks a lot better. The water is much deeper right off the bank here, and it just looks like perfect habitat for trout to be in. And I'm sure they're around. It's just trying to get these things to bite right now. Check the time, it's about 2:15, and it's just middle of the day. No matter what type of fishing you're doing, it's always tough this time of day. So I'm gonna see if we can coax at least one more into biting onto this blade bait, and then we can make a little dinner tonight. That'd be awesome. Made it to the back part of this lake. I guess you could say it's the front, but it feels like the back because we had to walk all the way around to get to this side. And you can't really fish off the other side because it's a little bit too steep. And this just looks awesome over here. I'd say to my eye, it looks like the best place we fished all day. It's really deep over here, steep drop off. And it's a deep hole. It seems like a big fish is going to hang out in this lake anywhere. It's going to be right down this side. We got the water flowing out of the dam too, right over here, so a little bit of moving water. I'm really excited about this. I think we should be able to pull something out of here, and man, I gotta believe that there's opportunity for a good size one. Been fun fishing around this lake. Got actually quite a bit of variance on the shoreline as far as different kinds of cover, rocks and trees, and also a lot of different slopes. There's some areas where it's really slow sloping down, and then other areas like right around here it's super steep. So it's been fun to work the different places. It doesn't seem like the fish are too active right now, to be honest, which I suppose should be expected, but you always kind of hope for that anomaly. I'm gonna keep working this deep little basin here and see if we can't pull out something big. That would be really special. They've got to be in here. Hot dog, we just kicked a mule deer up out of her bed. He's hanging out right back in this cove the whole time we were up here fishing. It's cool. There she is. It's to the end of the day for me. A little after 3. trying out the spinner. Just a little bronze colored spinner. It's a size 1. Looks pretty good in the water. See if the trout think so. I think that's going to do it for me. It's about 3:30. Tried a couple different lures and just can't get these things to react. So enjoyed the day out here. Cool deer feeding up there yet. Man, it's just an awesome lake. A lot of fishing here for sure. And I think if I do come back here, I would really like to come back either right away in the morning or at last light. I think the fishing would really pick up, so that'd be fun. On the way back here, I'm going to keep an eye out, see if I see any feeding going on. I'll try to stop and hook into one. I really would like to have one for dinner, but that's alright. Excited to get back and cook up some sort of dinner. I'm pretty hungry.